Welcome to MECH XPLORE, where steel roars, timber shatters, and engines scream like thunder. Giant machines fear no mud, no boulders, no deep jungle, no mercy, no retreat. This is the battlefield of ultimate mechanical power. Scania R658x4, a beast hauling an entire forest on its back. Tires spinning, dust flying, logs stacked like mountains, yet it keeps moving forward without hesitation. Truly impressive. An old steam-powered sawmill. It's truly impressive to witness this vintage steam-driven saw running so smoothly, effortlessly powering a massive sawing system and slicing through thick timber without the slightest struggle. The deep, steady rumble of the steam engine echoes the glorious era of classic industry, where power didn't come from electricity, but from steam and red-hot steel.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel.
Amid the nostalgic atmosphere of the Antique Gas and Steam Engine Museum, the rhythmic sound of sawing from the vintage mill stirs the hearts of those who admire old-school mechanics. It's not about speed, but patience. Each steady cut feels like rewriting a forgotten chapter of woodworking history. For those who cherish tradition, this is a symphony from the golden age of handcrafted machinery. The old but powerful REO trucks strain as they push through deep mud, steep hills, and wild jungle roads. Engines roar, wheels sink, then claw their way back up like beasts breaking free. No modern systems, just raw mechanical force and the grit of the driver. Every inch forward is a battle, every turn a heart-pounding moment. It's raw, wild, and full of fire. A thrilling display of power and survival in the harshest terrain. The Arbro 400S is an absolute beast in the forest. Compact, efficient, and incredibly powerful. It fells, delimbs, and cuts with surgical precision, turning tough jobs into smooth operations. Tree felling is a job that carries many potential safety hazards, from trees falling in the wrong direction to flying branches or tool malfunctions. Just one moment of carelessness can lead to serious accidents. That's why workers must remain highly alert during every operation, carefully assessing the terrain and the tree's fall direction. At the same time, wearing full protective gear, including helmets, goggles, gloves, and safety boots, is essential to safeguard life and health throughout the job. The Bear Divide hotshots are using explosives to remove hazardous trees during the wildfire in Angeles National Forest. Swift, decisive, and dangerously intense action in the heart of the blaze.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel.
A rubber-tired wheel loader strains forward, pulling a fully loaded Volvo truck carrying over 40,000 pounds of timber up a slope as slick as grease. Behind, an excavator roars, pushing with full force, forming a steel pincer maneuver that drives the truck upward, foot by foot. The three iron beasts move in perfect sync, engines screaming, tires and tracks tearing through the mud. The convoy surges like a giant mechanical creature rising from the earth. A heart-pounding hill climb, where raw power and coordination create a mechanical moment you simply can't look away from. The Michigan Wheel Loader, a legendary construction equipment brand, now part of Volvo CE, is putting on a show of raw muscle at the log yard. Equipped with a massive log grapple, it clamps down and lifts enormous timber trunks with ease, stacking them onto trucks with impressive precision. The engine roars, the chassis leans under the heavy load. A thrilling display where power and engineering come together in perfect harmony. If you need to process log diameters as massive as temple pillars, the Pezzolato all-road is a wood's worst nightmare. With a beastly engine and a ferocious chipping system, it devours giant logs and spits out wood chips like a raging storm. Relentless and unstoppable, this is the machine born to crush everything in its path. The hydraulic thumb grapple mounted on the excavator arm lunges at the massive tree stump like the claw of a wild beast. With every brutal twist and pull, thick roots snap with cracking sounds and chunks of earth are hurled into the air like mini explosions. Dirt flies, roots scream, no chainsaws, no explosives, just raw hydraulic power. In seconds, decades of nature's work are torn from the ground like a defeated monster dragged up beneath the grip of steel claws. In the middle of the wet, muddy forest, this homemade forwarder growls like an unyielding warrior. No shiny paint, no flashy logos, just raw steel, engine oil, and the limitless creativity of human hands. It powers through the slippery terrain, dragging logs behind it like a convoy of captives leaving the battlefield. A rough, rugged, mechanical masterpiece, built not for show, but for sheer grit. It's hard not to be thrilled and deeply impressed.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel.
El Colorín, El Banana, El Moyotito, and the mighty Volvo. Legendary trucks roaring through deadly curves, their beds groaning under the weight of hundreds of tons of timber. Behind the wheel are seasoned drivers, each turn and throttle perfectly timed with nerve and precision. Tires grip the rough terrain, engines scream through the jungle air. A high-stakes mechanical spectacle where steel and skill unite on the most treacherous roads. Treacherous, muddy roads, axle-deep slush, or deep, fast-moving streams. None of it can stop these mechanical legends and their veteran drivers. With tens of tons of timber on board, they push forward with unwavering determination. Engines roar, mud flies, and the trucks tear through the terrain with unstoppable force. This isn't just transportation. It's a breathtaking journey of grit, steel, and unyielding spirit through the wildest depths of the jungle. A tracked excavator equipped with a specialized hydraulic log grapple is working non-stop at the log yard, lifting massive timber trunks, each weighing hundreds of pounds, and placing them precisely onto the lorry truck. The grapple acts like a steel arm, clamping tight and hoisting logs into the air with commanding force. The sheer power of hydraulics, combined with the operator's expert control, creates a rhythmic mechanical performance, where steel, oil, and human skill merge into perfectly executed movements. This old tracked bulldozer from the 90s still roars through the deep jungle like an ageless steel warrior. Its hydraulic log grapple, a fearsome iron arm, reaches out, clamps down, and lifts massive round logs weighing hundreds of pounds, 200 to 500 pounds, onto the truck with force and precision. Thick steel, powerful hydraulic pressure, and razor-sharp control, even on slippery, uneven terrain. This is the legendary steel hand of the Malaysian forest, a true symbol of timeless power and unmatched productivity. Under the skilled strokes of the lumberjack's saw, the giant tree trembles, then crack. A sharp snap echoes through the silent forest. The tree leans and falls like a collapsing giant. Boom! The ground shudders, branches scatter, and dust billows into the air. One after another, trees fall in succession as the forest seems to hold its breath. It's a moment when nature surrenders to human technique, to the raw power of steel slicing through wood.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel.
A massive pine tree was leaning dangerously, threatening to crush the house at any moment. There was zero room for error. One wrong cut could mean disaster. The expert crew jumped in like a special ops team, crafting a precision strategy down to the tiniest detail. Every cut was calculated, every rope tensioned just right. The tension was off the charts. The tree began to creak, then came crashing down exactly as planned. Spot on, down to the last centimeter. An epic, nerve-wracking takedown. Thrilling, intense, and absolutely spectacular. Cutting down coconut trees has never been easier thanks to the excavator equipped with a hydraulic grapple. With just a few precise movements, the upper trunk is cleanly cut, the tree is firmly gripped and lifted safely, eliminating the need for dangerous climbing or chainsaw use. This is an innovative, efficient, and highly safe solution that optimizes manpower and minimizes risks during the job. Hanum. Amid wet, rugged, and slippery forest terrain, the tracked log skidder roars like a beast awakened, showcasing its raw mechanical power. With its tracks gripping the ground firmly, it steadily and decisively hauls a massive log, weighing thousands of pounds, out of the deep woods. The winch cable stretches tight, mud flying with each powerful pull. A jaw-dropping display of strength in brutal conditions, where only true heavy-duty machines have what it takes to push forward. The Pilarka Shirokotashmova PTE 1209 is the beast of the sawmill. With a wide blade and a solid frame, it devours massive logs like ancient tree trunks without hesitation. With high precision and steady performance, it transforms each giant timber into smooth planks within minutes. No roaring, no frantic speed, just silent endurance and relentless power, like a cold blade slicing through time itself.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel.
The John Deere 1510 G EcoForest is a true beast in the forestry world. Its 6.8-liter engine delivers 223 horsepower paired with the 10-meter CF7S boom, boasting 143 kilonewton meters, lifting torque in 380 degrees swing range, handling timber with power, speed, and precision. With a 15-ton payload and 24-ton operating weight, nothing stands in its way. Supporting it is the T-Winch 10.3, packing 170 horsepower, a 500-meter cable, and 10 tons of pulling force, turning steep slopes into easy paths. This duo sets a new standard for terrain-conquering performance. The 2020 California wildfire season was one of the most intense and unforgettable in recent memory. This video captures the dangerous work of government-contracted fallers operating in the burn zone. They were tasked with cutting down severely damaged and fire-weakened trees to assist firefighters during backburn operations, helping stop the spread. They also cleared fallen trees and debris to make roads safer for residents returning after the fires. In these high-risk environments, every cut and every decision requires a perfect blend of skill, courage, and tight coordination with fire crews.
in there, bring it over here, got him a little work platform. That is a monster pine log right there. And it just goes right like nobody's business.
With a spiraling steel cone rotating at high speed, it digs into dense hardwood and splits it cleanly from the inside out. This beast doesn't hesitate, delivering power, precision, and productivity in every turn. Perfect for firewood yards or sawmills that demand serious performance. The result? Clean, even splits with zero drama. Every frame of this video captures not just mechanical power, but also human ingenuity, courage, and the unbreakable will to conquer the wild. If you're a fan of heavy machinery and jaw-dropping action, don't forget to like, subscribe to MECH XPLORE, and drop a comment below. Which machine impressed you the most? Let us know.